Hi everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that speaking with certainty and strength was the only way to gain trust and influence? What if I told you that being vulnerable, asking questions, and even making small mistakes can actually boost your credibility? Sounds counterintuitive, right? Welcome to the fascinating world of powerless communication, a strategy that flips traditional leadership assumptions on their head. What is powerless communication? Well, powerless communication doesn't mean weak communication. It means strategic humility, using authenticity, curiosity, and collaboration to build influence. According to Adam Grant, it's the type of communication that builds true trust, especially when you are not the one holding all the power. The three principles of powerless communication. Let's look at the first principle, revealing shortcomings. Think that of Pratfall Effect by Aronson. When experts admit minor flaws, like Grant joking about his own awkwardness with Air Force commanders, it humanizes them. Research by Alonos Ferris shows that vulnerability actually strengthens connections. Let's look at the second principle, tentative speech. Saying things like, I think, perhaps, and maybe, or maybe can actually boost your credibility. Shocking, right? In Alison Fragley's desert survival study, people who used tentative language were seen as more trustworthy. According to Brooke, questions increased perceived competitors by 40%. And the third principle is asking questions. Take the case of Bill Grambles, a sales leader who tripled his client success rate, not by pitching, but by asking meaningful questions and listening. Powerless communicators create space for others, which in turn builds rapport and deepens engagement. Powerless communication in stakeholder management. Now, why does this matter for stakeholder management? Whether you are managing investor, client, or internal teams, relationships are at heart of influence. Powerless communication can unlock trust, particularly in complex high-stake environment. It's not just soft skill, it's a smart strategy actually. Okay, now let's talk about the evidence. Studies by Alonos Ferris shows that vulnerability builds trust. On the other hand, Brooks found that asking questions can increase perceived competitors by 40%. But context matters. Caution that works in corporate setting might not translate the same way in psychiatric institutions. Powerless communication is effective, but it must be used with care. Cautions or limitation for global audience. In stakeholder management, especially across global or sensitive contexts, this approach is good. Vulnerability invites collaboration, foster tentative speech encourages dialogue, and asking questions foster trust. But it's not one size fits all. So, what we're gonna do is use it with moderate self-esteem audiences. Avoid it in highly hierarchical cultures like Japan, where strong direct leadership may be expected. Most importantly, balance vulnerability with competence. A humility works best when paired with expertise. So, what can you take away from this? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say I don't know if it comes with curiosity. Asking for input doesn't lower your credibility, it raises it. And being human, flaws and all, makes you more relatable, not less professional. In stakeholder communication, especially in high stakes, global, or conflict prone settings, powerless communication is a powerful tool. So, next time when you are leading a team, negotiating a contract, or managing change, consider what can you ask, what can you learn, and what might happen if you communicate not with more power but with more purpose. Here is the list of references that we used to prepare our presentation. Thank you for watching.